An American professional baseball player, George Herman Babe Ruth, had a career spanning 22 seasons in Major League Baseball from 1914 to 1935. He started as a star left-handed pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, but gained his greatest fame as a slugging outfielder for the New York Yankees, earning nicknames like the Bambino and the Sultan of Swat. Many consider Ruth the greatest baseball player of all time, and he is celebrated as one of the greatest sports heroes in American culture. In 1936, he was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame as one of its first 5 inaugural members. An American former center fielder in Major League Baseball, Willie Howard Mays Jr., is nicknamed the Say Hey Kid. Regarded as one of the greatest players ever, Mays ranks second behind only Babe Ruth on most all-time lists, including those of the Sporting News and ESPN. Between 1951 and 1973, Mays played in the National League for the New York, San Francisco Giants, and New York Mets. Henry Louis Aaron, nicknamed Hammer or Hammer and Hank, was an American professional baseball right fielder and designated hitter with a career spanning 23 seasons in Major League Baseball, from 1954 to 1976. Widely regarded as one of the greatest baseball players in history, Aaron played 21 seasons with the Milwaukee, Atlanta Braves in the National League, and 2 seasons with the Milwaukee Brewers in the American League. Upon his retirement, Aaron held the majority of the game's key career power-hitting records. He made history by breaking Babe Ruth's long-standing Major League Baseball record for career home runs and maintained his status as the career leader for 33 years until Barry Bonds surpassed his famous total of 755 in 2007. Consistently, he hit 24 or more home runs each year from 1955 to 1973 and stands as one of only 2 players to achieve 30 or more home runs in a season at least 15 times. Barry Lamar Bonds is an American former professional baseball left fielder who played 22 seasons in Major League Baseball. Bonds was a member of the Pittsburgh Pirates from 1986 to 1992 and the San Francisco Giants from 1993 to 2007. He is considered to be one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Recognized as an all-around player, Bonds received a record 7 National League Most Valuable Player awards and 12 Silver Slugger awards, along with 14 All-Star selections. He holds many Major League Baseball hitting records, including most career home runs 762, most home runs in a single season 73, set in 2001, and most career walks. Bonds led Major League Baseball in on-base, plus slugging 6 times, and placed within the top 5 hitters in 12 of his 17 qualifying seasons. Theodore Samuel Williams was an American professional baseball player and manager. He played his entire 19-year Major League Baseball career, primarily as a left fielder, for the Boston Red Sox from 1939 to 1960. His career was interrupted by military service during World War II and the Korean War. Nicknamed Teddy Ballgame, the Kid, the Splendid Splinter, and the Thumper, Williams is regarded as one of the greatest hitters in baseball history and to date is the last player to hit over 400 in a season. His 482 on-base percentage is the highest of all time. Tyrus Cobb, nicknamed the Georgia Peach, was an American Major League Baseball center fielder. He was born in rural Narrows, Georgia. Cobb spent 22 seasons with the Detroit Tigers, the last 6 as the team's player manager, and finished his career with the Philadelphia Athletics. In 1936, Cobb received the most votes of any player on the inaugural ballot for the National Baseball Hall of Fame, receiving 222 out of a possible 226 votes, 98.2%. No other player received a higher percentage of votes until Tom Seaver in 1992. In 1999, the Sporting News ranked Cobb 3rd on its list of baseball's 100 greatest players. William Roger Clemens, nicknamed Rocket, is an American former professional baseball pitcher who played 24 seasons in Major League Baseball, most notably with the Boston Red Sox, Toronto Blue Jays, and New York Yankees. He was one of the most dominant pitchers in Major League history, tallying 354 wins, a 3.12 earned run average, and 4,672 strikeouts, the third most all-time. An 11-time Major League Baseball All-Star and 2-time World Series champion, Clemens won 7 Cy Young Awards, more than any other pitcher in history. Clemens was known for his fierce competitive nature and hard-throwing pitching style, which he used to intimidate batters. Stanley Frank Musial, nicknamed Stan the Man, was an American baseball outfielder and first baseman. Widely considered to be one of the greatest and most consistent hitters in baseball history, Musial spent 22 seasons in Major League Baseball, playing for the St. Louis Cardinals from 1941 to 1944 and from 1946 to 1963, before becoming a first-ballot inductee into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1969. He batted .331 over the course of his career and set National League records for career hits 3,630, runs batted in 1,951, games played 3,026, at-bats 10,972, runs scored 1,949, and doubles 725. His 475 career home runs then ranked second in National League's history behind Mel Ott's total of 511. A 7-time batting champion, he was named the National League's most valuable player 3 times and was a member of 3 World Series championship teams. He also shares the Major League record for the most All-Star games played with Hank Aaron and Willie Mays. Walter Perry Johnson, nicknamed Barney and the Big Train, was an American professional baseball player and manager. He played his entire 21-year baseball career in Major League Baseball as a right-handed pitcher for the Washington Senators from 1907 to 1927. He later served as manager of the Senators from 1929 through 1932, and of the Cleveland Indians from 1933 through 1935. Henry Louis Gehrig was an American professional baseball first baseman who played 17 seasons in Major League Baseball for the New York Yankees, 1923-1939. Gehrig was renowned for his prowess as a hitter and for his durability, which earned him his nickname, the Iron Horse. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest baseball players of all time. He was an All-Star 7 consecutive times, a Triple Crown winner once, an American League Most Valuable Player twice, and a member of 6 World Series champion teams. He had a career 340 batting average, 632 slugging average, and a 447 on-base average. He hit 493 home runs and had 1,995 runs batted in. He still has the highest ratio of runs scored plus runs batted in per 100 plate appearances, 35.08, and per 100 games, 156.7 among Hall of Fame players. In 1939, he was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame and was the first Major League Baseball player to have his uniform number 4 retired by a team.